Hi, Tom O'Brien, equestrianhypnocoach.com. We've been talking about fear of riding your horse and what you can do to overcome that fear. I'd like to tell you a little story about how I was for most of my life. I wouldn't say I was a perfectionist, but pretty close. If I went out to work and did a job and it was 98% perfect, I would be focusing on the 2% that wasn't perfect. I did this all my life. I would berate myself, chastise myself, talk to myself in unkind ways. I would never talk to a friend the way I would talk to myself. And if I made a big mistake, it got so bad that I would actually punish myself. Now, I shod horses for 50 years. And there's a lot of different aspects to a perfect horseshoeing job. And when you're shoeing racehorses and they're racing for a lot of money and somebody else's livelihood depends on it, there's a lot on the line. I learned how to deal with pressure because pressure was there all the time. And really, pressure was there all the time inside my head because that's where pressure lives. It's not anything external. It's just like anxiety. Your thoughts are what's causing pressure. I did that to myself. If I put shoes on a horse and everything came out perfect, except for one little thing that could have been better, I would beat myself up over that. I would punish myself. And I would say, well, I'm going to stay late. I'm going to do another horse. I'm going to do another 2 horses. I'm going to do another 3 horses because I was mad at myself that I got something less than perfect. And I dealt with that for a long, long time. And after I became a hypnotist, I went to a very intensive hypnotherapy program that some people did it over 4 years. I did it in 2.5 years. And so it was a really high level training that went really deep and very detailed. Part of this program, they had you do a meditation slash self-hypnosis practice. And it was shown to me, and I finally learned how important it is to celebrate your wins and let go of your losses. Now, when I say let go of your losses, I don't mean completely ignore the fact that you got something wrong. I mean, take 60 seconds or even 5 minutes. If it was a really big mistake or something that was really bothering you, take a whole 5 minutes and think about it and go ahead and do whatever you need to do, whatever process you needed to get over it. And after that 5 minutes, let it go. Take what you learned from the experience and then let the experience go. Now, that's easier said than done, but it can be done. But the other really important thing is to celebrate your wins. Because so often, if I did something right, yeah, I did it right. Of course I did it. You're supposed to get it right. That's why they're paying me. They're paying me to get it right. That's no big deal. But it is a big deal. And it often goes unnoticed. And so it's very important to celebrate even the small wins, even the small things that you did well. Celebrate it. And take at least 15 to 20 seconds to really celebrate it, pat yourself on the back, enjoy the moment, feel the emotional lift you get when you accomplish something, because that's such a big resource and it's so often overlooked. I overlooked it all my life. And like I say, 10 years ago, I finally learned. But I think about all the energy that I misspent on beating myself up over mistakes that happened along the way. And I'm not talking about big causing a horse to go lame mistakes. I'm talking about things that could have been done better. And I knew it. And perhaps nobody else noticed it but me, because most people honestly don't know a top shelf horseshoeing job compared to something that's less than that. Most people don't know. If you had me listen to Beethoven, I would say, yeah, that's nice, but I don't appreciate classical music. I don't know enough about classical music. I don't know enough about art to really fully appreciate it. And that's how it is for most people when it comes to judging the work of their farrier, the job that they did putting shoes on their horse, because the details people aren't really aware of the fine points and excellence when it comes to shoeing a horse. If the shoes stay on and the horse is not lame, he did a great job. But believe me, it goes a lot deeper than that. So, anyway, the lesson that I want you to take away from today is to celebrate your wins. When you get something right, take a moment to appreciate that. And if you got something less than perfect, take time, allow yourself to fully feel it, think about what you could learn from that experience, and then let go of the memory because it's not helpful to just keep rehashing it over and over in your mind. Follow me for more. Tom Mulryan, equestrianhypnocoach.com is my website. Check it out.